the stream begins. We're guessing the movie for the wins. How the devil is everyone. Let's spend an hour having fun. Bless you all for joining me, watching my work create debris. Clean it all up, I surely could. With my wife nearby, I probably should. The world of Wayne is streaming live. Models and projects coming alive. A car so you don't have to. The little world away is streaming live. Models and projects coming alive. A car crash maybe with a mug of cranking. Stand by for laughs and let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. I've got two dachshunds who love to bark and a resin cube around a shark. Hello, Christian from Grantham. I hope you love my new anthem. The world away is streaming live. Models and projects coming alive. A car crash maybe with a mug of cranking. Stand by for laughs and let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. Let's get frantic.
No, I get so caught up in chat, I forget to start the stream. Bless, I really thought that was hard. I already planned to do Lost Boys today, and it was either two scenes I was going to do. The one where he's looking at a close up of the TV guide. I thought, oh, that might be a bit too hard. So I thought when Grandpa opens the fridge and it says old fart, I thought, no one's going to get that. And instantly, Stuart Edwards, then blooming Matthias and everyone, Lou got it. I was like, okay, I need to challenge you a bit harder next time, don't I? Okay, hopefully we won't drop as many frames tonight. I have already dropped 1,291, but I haven't installed my Cat 6 cable, which I need to do. I'm going to need about a 20 meter one, I think, perhaps 50 meter to see to get all the way up here. Hello, Christopher Grantham.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
Okay, he can't hear what I'm saying tonight, so this is going to be fun, but I'm going to have a laugh. On the members stream last Sunday, because the members stream's on Sunday, hold that thought, okay, because there's something to tell you about that. Chris Hurst came on, he's just been in chat here, Fangdoc, saying, guess where I am, you'll never guess where I am. I'm like, oh, are you in like Wales or something like that? And he said, here's the clue. He said it's one small step for a biscuit, one giant step for Mr. Spock. Well, what the hell does that mean? So we're trying to guess what the biscuit was. So I'm like, is it Garibaldi? Is it a bourbon? Is it custard cream? What biscuit has steps? I don't know. Double deckers? I don't know. Anyway, it turns out the biscuit he was on about was penguin. So for a joke, I said, Chris, are you in the Antarctic or something? Because I think the penguins live down south. Chris was in the Antarctic. Can you believe that? Fangdoc in the Antarctic. So I've had someone wearing, he's got a In My Defense t-shirt on there as well underneath that. I've had someone at base camp, Everest before. Never had anyone in Antarctic. So I think at the moment, Fangdoc wins with being the furthest away. Yeah, I know you've got one of these, Ian. Winning the furthest away from Merch on the map. He's in the damn Antarctic. Now, I don't know what time zone they're down there. I'm guessing he's bound Falkland Islands, that sort of way. But Chris, if you come back and you watch this, Chris did send me some pictures of killer whales and some other whales, humpback whales, I think he saw as well. Absolutely brilliant, but I haven't put them on here. So, but that was impressive. I thought I'd share that with you because that really brightened the stream up on my, Sunday. Because I was struggling once again with the Ferrari 330. Now, I've got an apology. I've got an apology because I'm so stupid, I've completely forgot. I'm not here Sunday, so I can't do the live stream on Sunday for the Patreon members and the YouTube channel members. So I'm going to let you know that now. But to make it up to you, what I am going to do is that tomorrow on the channel, I've got pack 1 of the Orca coming out. So you'll be able to see that. And then on Monday, I've got how I weathered pack 1 of the Orca. So tomorrow, YouTube channel members and Patreon members, I'm going to make both of those. Well, you're already going to have one video available because it's public. But I'm going to make the weathering video available for you too. That goes on for about 30 minutes. But I watched it myself today and I was impressed with what I did. So that's going to be just for you guys who are members. So I'm sorry about that. I'll make sure that doesn't happen again. But as Mrs. Welder Wayne says, you really do need to check the calendar. So okay, it's a Mrs. Welder Wayne event, not a Wayne event. I'll bring all the ice cubes to Welder Wayne's house. Yeah, bless her. I'm on water tonight. Look, check this out. I've had an Indian tonight, so I'm having water because I've got to keep my physique. I've got to keep my physique looking physique-ish. Okay, so I'm going to delete it because I've got my little monologue tonight. So I'm just going to delete that one because I've already talked about that. Now I want to do a big thank you first off, and also to do this. Because I don't want to ignore recognition. Thank you, Ian, for gifting some channel members a new membership. So we have got Bruno Stack, Calvin Stove, Scott Lomas, 3D Artist, and Mr. Mum Collectibles. You've all been gifted a membership from Ian, and also Steve gifted a membership to Manta Sarah Rapinus. Pinus? I don't know. I probably butchered that, but I'm always butchering things like that. But I want to make sure I get that in so I can thank you so much for that. But I've got loads of news for you. Loads of news for you, and I don't know what order to do it in. So I've done my merch on the map. So let me take that one off. I've wrote a list. I'm very organised tonight. Okay. So how many people? We've got 129 people in here. Chris can't see or hear us, bless him. Okay. So you folks in America, I've got some news for you. Now, this only affects the folks in America. Now, if you have got a fan home thing that you're doing in America, a build you're doing in America, this is going to be interest to you. And you may have already seen an email for it. But I have liaised with fan home and I've got some news for you. It's actually quite positive news. And I'm here to answer any questions you have. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in chat and I'll make a note of them. If you want to do something really fun, you can actually record a question, film yourself recording a question on portrait mode on your phone and send it to me at my email, wayne@worldofwayne.co.uk. And I'll try and answer it as best I can. If I can't answer it, then I will forward it to the people that can, which I think is good. But hopefully your questions might be able to help the community. But fan service, like I've made my own notes, right? Fan home understand the level of service of the fulfillment center that they have been using has been below par, and they want to fix that. And obviously, it's a big job actually moving the logistics center. Now, what I didn't understand is how these things work. You've got your manufacturer, you've got your people that post it to you, and I didn't realize you've got this massive bit in the middle, which is the fulfillment center, which get the stock, separate the stock, pack the stock up, ship it out to whoever's going to be delivering it. I didn't know that bit. I thought the last two bits were all mixed together, so I learned something new today. But because they are not happy with the service that they're receiving, they are changing to a new provider. Now, I can tell you that the new provider they're going with is someone called Aero One. Now, they've done a lot of due diligence to this, so I thought I'm going to check them out as well. And these companies are pretty cool. They are one of the top. Now, wait, what's it called? They are one of the top. Where are we? Put the blooming name down here. Yeah, it's called third party logistics, but they call it 3PL. So it's one of the top third party logistics e-commerce companies in the United States. It's founded in 1986 in Ohio. But the reason I think they're using them, check these stats out. The order accuracy is 99.9%. The inventory accuracy is 99.99%. And the on-time shipment is 99.56%. The figures there are absolutely amazing. So hopefully anyone who's been waiting for stock and all of that are eventually going to have their problem solved. This company actually ships 3.3 million packages annually. So I think their stats speak to themselves. I'm hoping that that sorts everything out. Now, Fanhome have already been working with this company on the Ducati build. So anyone who's been getting the Ducati, I believe that that's now coming from the new fulfillment center. But what they are doing is migrating collections across. Now, they can't do that in one go because it will just be a nightmare. So they're doing collections at a time sort of thing. Now, from what I understand is when a collection goes from the old fulfillment center to the new fulfillment center, there may be a gap of 3 weeks. Okay, there'll be a little hiccup for 3 weeks where things get paused and stuff like that. They're aiming to have every single collection that they've done passed over in June, I believe. I think June is the latest, so every other one's going to be passed over. But you will be getting updates on the social media channels from back. You'll also be getting regular emails as well for that. Now, in addition to this, while this process has been happening, Fan Home, this is a first as well, have installed their own staff in the fulfillment center to check both outbound and inbound stocks. Typically, this was left just to fulfillment centers only, and it's faith, but they want to make sure that they get this right. And obviously, during the process of doing a move from one house to the other, chances are they're going to find stuff that they didn't actually really have or know they had. So, if that's the case and you're waiting on a part and they've got it, they're going to try and ship it out before it actually migrates to that center. Otherwise, it will come from the new center. But I know a lot of you have been waiting for stuff. Lou, I think you're waiting for Robocop's chin. I think some people are waiting for ET and stuff like that. But if you want my advice is to subscribe to the Fan Home customer service page, UK and USA. Back actually manages that page and he can answer any questions you've got. And any questions you've got will also be answered on email. And I believe you've probably already received an email as well.
At Ed Hughes 8,619 super chatted
God.
$27.23.
You've thrown me, Ed. I was on a roll then. I thought I was doing very well. The main goal now with Fan Home UK, well, not UK because this is US only. The main goal with the US Fan Home is transparency, and they're trying to be completely transparent. I mean, they would have never told me. I couldn't believe they told me who the fulfillment center is. That's why I did the due diligence on it. But yeah, I think it's a very positive move. I think this is going to be really good, and hopefully it's going to stop all the problems you've been having. So, but Fan Home are aware of that, and obviously they want to fix it. So, but thank you for back and Fan Home for giving me all that information that I can share with everyone. But again, if you've got any questions, stick it in chat. I will pick it up at the end of the stream, or you never know if anyone's from Fan Home's watching, they may be able to answer for you. But we will see. So that is that. Okay, the other bit of news. This is great news. I'm so happy with this. Lou, we haven't heard this for a while, have we? Now you're saying, when's the next Brewverse challenge? When's the next Brewverse challenge? Well, I mean, that's still in the works at the moment. We've got some ideas. We're planning, but that's beside the point. Because next month, all three of us are going to be in Bicester. Phil's coming over, Lou's coming over, and I'm going to be there. And Keith from Cosmic Scale Models is going to be there. We're all going to be in Bicester. And if you watch this channel long enough, you know what I'm going to do now. What's Bicester all about? So that will be March the 21st. All three of us are going to be there. I think we're there on the Friday night. We're either going to be at that venue or the Holiday Inn. So, but by all means, come along and say hi to us. Say hi. We'll talk to anybody. You know what we're like. And hopefully we'll knock our heads together and figure out what's going on with the Sprueverse Challenge this year. But we've got a very good idea at the moment. It's not like we don't talk. Okay, and the last thing to tell you is John Hay. John Hay, you're going to love this. Look, guess what I've done? I've made a new segment on the channel. It's called Gundam Gakusei. No, Gundam Gakusei. Can't help myself. I can't help myself. I've got to have a jingle, haven't I? Because John Hayes sent me some more Gundam models. You know what? I've got about 18 models now still to build. But I really do enjoy them. They do pass the time. I do get nervous when it does say 8+ on the box and I struggling with it. That's a worry. But some of these, did they put the ages up for the harder ones? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, this one's 15+. Let me show you what John sent me. We got Michaelius. Is that right? Looking like that. Going to enjoy building that one. We've got the Gundam Barbatos. This one's a 15+ as well. Looking just like that. That looks awesome. And this one, wow. Look at the size of it. This come in 2 packages, John, but thank you so much for this. There we go. We've got the Narrative Gundam. Is that the C-Packs? Vercar? Narrative Gundam C-Packs. Yeah, Vercar. There we go. And again, this is a 15+, almost as big as me. But they look, it's a big box. But the figure's probably going to be about that big. I don't know. But I'm going to have a great deal of fun with that. I think this might be the next one I build, actually. I like the look of that. I don't know what it is about Gundam. It's bringing out the old Kinder spirit that I used to do. But Gundam Gakusei. Gakusei means student in Japanese. So Gundam Gakusei is student. I am a student to John's learnings of Gundam models. If I was Dai Gakusei, I'll be the next level. I'll be like a university student of Gundam. But yeah, still working on with my Japanese there. You know, it's all cool. I've got one other thing to show you, which is pretty cool. Obviously, when I was at Agora Models a couple of weeks ago, I saw the Orca, and you saw the video of me doing the Orca. Well, I had the opportunity, if you've looked on social media, to also see the unboxing of the James Bond 2 CV. Now, Agora Models haven't even opened this box. So it was crazy when we see it, and I believe you're probably going to see that on the Agora Models website, but I've got a little bit of Citroen to show you. Check out the amazing addition to the Agora Models 007 collection. We've got the 1/8 scale Citroen 2CV, and it's great. Let me show you all the bells and whistles. Now, if you saw that car in person, oh my God, this is great. Now, people say, why would you do that for a James Bond car? Do you realise that that James Bond car is in the top 5 screen times of all the James Bond vehicles? I think it's only the DB5, the Esprit, and I think one of the Pierce Brosnan cars had longer screen time. So it makes sense that it's a James Bond car. But there's a first on this car that I haven't seen on any of our 1/8 cars. The seats are actually real cloth. They're real cloth seats, which is absolutely crazy. You've also got a little key which fits in there to start the car. You can turn the key and the car starts. And it's got the horn where you push the stalk in, the lights. There's a jack and a reel in the back. It's a really nice model, and I think that's why I put it with the DB5, because it looks good. If I could have bought the Esprit in, I would have done that as well. But it's going to have the collection, and obviously, when the other James Bond cars come out, there'll be like 5 in the collection. I think they're really going to town on it, and then everyone's going to be bugging Agora for the Vanquish or the Little Nelly or something. I don't know. But thank you, Agora Models, for letting me participate in that opening. These things come in like, you know how roadies wheel speakers around into pop concerts? It came in one of them. And none of them had seen it. Seriously, it still had the tissue paper over the top. And I was just excited looking at everyone's faces, just staring at this thing. It was great. And then when you open it, you just don't want to touch it because you think, did it survive? Did it survive shipping? But wow, what an experience! What an experience! Can you imagine what it's like when they get like something ultra big? I don't know, when the Transformer first got delivered or something. I don't know. It was well, I had a grin on my face all day, I'll tell you. Okay, I'm done. I've done my monologue, so I'm going to now catch up with chat. Sorry for my overly long monologue tonight. What is the time? 20 minutes and I've been chatting. Not good. So there we go. Chris's evening, all halfway through the Drake Passage. I've got no idea where the Drake Passage is, Chris, I have to say. It's down south. Now, Cape Horn, the Cape of Good Hope is the bit of the bottom of South Africa, isn't it? So I don't know where Cape Horn is. No, Cape of Good Hope's in New York. Yeah, wow. So yeah, you're right. Cape Horn is the South America bit, isn't it? The Cape of Good Hope is by Massachusetts somewhere, isn't it? I think. I don't know. My geography is terrible. uh, Ian and Burgess are talking about Iceland. Iceland full of ice cubes. Did they actually sell ice cubes in Burgess? I need to know these. These are questions I need to know. Do they sell icebergs? Icebergs? Do they sell icebergs? Do they sell ice cubes in Iceland? That would be crazy. Oh, bless. Half advert. Yeah, I can't stop actually, I can stop the adverts. Let me stop them for 10 minutes. Whether it works or not, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I will try and keep up with chat tonight. Yeah, we've dropped 4%, 3826. I don't know why we're dropping packages. I've got a funny feeling it's something I play around with on the PC, 'Cause we never used to do that up here. So I don't know what that's all about. I did enjoy pack one of the Orca. You're going to see that tomorrow. It looks brilliant. And today, oh, I loved weather in it. And you've probably seen that on social media because I did tease that on social media. Can't afford that 5 cable. Last night you took out an inflatable girl and I have an inflatable guy looking for me. Riz917, you're not Mark Pringle's leaf in disguise, are you? Hi Wayne and everyone. I've received my next Dalek issues today and I've done the video also on my channel. You know what, Chris Creates? I haven't even had notification that's been sent to me yet. I did get notification, but it was a Lancaster. The Lancaster got delivered. So that's what I just put there. So I'm hoping that's going to be coming soon. I'm hoping. Ah, Sheldon. Steve, over in Texas, Sheldon, in Canada, I've sent you a parcel out. Now, it's only something small, and I am going to be putting a voucher with that as well. I'm going to email you once I've confirmed that that gift is on your shores, if that makes sense. So what chances are you're going to get a voucher first, and you're going to get a little gift as well. So that's everybody from the Christmas quiz done. Trying to send something to America at the moment is a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Now I know why I'm worried and all that because I had to send it snail mail in the end, which is UK Postal Service, which I'm guessing is going to go over to the US Postal Service. Trying to use UPS, FedEx. There's another one. Can't remember what the other one is. But yeah, they just want to tariff you. They want to put charges on top of it before you send it. I'm like, what? Even if I put it's like worth £9 or something, it's I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully that'll get solved because I'm about to bring some loads of stuff to America when I go to Wonderfest. Poor old Lou's going to be bringing loads of stuff back with him when he's at Bicester next week. You know he is. Wayne needs to start choosing chick flicks or something. Yeah, shall I do that? Romantic comedies, I think they're called chick flicks. I'm laughing because I haven't heard that term in a long time. Chick flicks. You must be one of the closest merch on the map. You were in the retro room, yeah. Was you wearing World Away merchandise while you were sitting here? I can't remember. Perhaps you was. Yeah, like 1 foot. Although, does it go to the workshop? See? Because we were up here. Does it go to the workshop? Just like, all routes to London lead to Charing Cross, don't they? So all routes to the World Away workshop lead to the workshop and not the retro room. I don't know. In case you haven't noticed, I'm severely talkative tonight. Where are we? I know where we are in chat. Hang on a second. Yeah, nice shirt. Yeah, so Ian, you got one of these when you came over, didn't you? Love my Forbidden Planet shirt. Although you know what I did. Hello, Keith. How's it going, mate? I some of my shirts are starting to be a bit tight. So I said to Mrs. Welder Wayne, I need to lose another stone. I've put on half a stone. If people don't notice, I put on half a stone. So I need to lose that because I'm not buying new clothes. I've already cleared my wardrobe out once. So, yeah, I don't know why. Perhaps I've been snacking. I haven't been walking a lot, actually, at the moment. I need to get back to walking. But if anyone knows the UK at the moment, we haven't had a day without rain at the moment. It's ridiculous. My garden's flooded. So trying to get to the workshop is like, I'm glad I've got stepping stones, put it that way. It just staying on. No Wednesday and no Sunday. No, it's not on. Blame Mrs. Rhoda Wayne this week, Ed. But I hope you like my weathering video because it's the first time I've done something like that, I think. So it came out better than I thought it would, I have to say. Hello, Jason. How's it going? Checking the calendar's wife thing. Trust me, I know. Scott, the problem is, that we share a calendar. We got a Google calendar and we share. And what we do is if I put something in, Mrs. Wayne can see it. The trouble is she puts stuff in there and doesn't tell me. And then she says, well, it's been on the calendar for a month. And I'm like, I don't check the calendar every day. Seriously, if you see my calendar, my Google calendar is just full of colours in squares, apparently where I am. I don't know. At least we've got some sort of system, I guess, rather than we're going out today. What do you mean, folks? US folks? United States folks? Us folks? Is that what I meant? I don't know. You haven't had an email. Well, there is some questions that I've answered on those emails. Look, I had it all set up here as well. So this might be able to answer some of the questions you might have chat. Will my subscription be paused during the move? No, your subscription will remain active. Our goal is to make the transition completely seamless for you. However, due to the complexity of the operation, a slight delay, could be 3 weeks, may occur when your collection is physically migrated. We will keep you informed when this happens. When will I receive the next delivery? We are working to keep everyone on their regular schedule. You'll receive a shipping notification tracking information by email as soon as your package is on its way, just like usual. And will my customer account still be available? Yes, you can log in at any time to view your order history and manage your subscription information as usual. They're the 3 questions that were answered in the email. So there you go. A massive freeze? That's not good. I don't know what's causing it. I think it's Mrs. World Away and she's doing something downstairs. You're 3 hours behind. Oh, okay. 3 hours behind. It's weird when you could be so far away but still be in like a time zone which isn't so far from us. It's crazy. Steve, this was my confusion, you see. You say, see, Amazon shipping service has been fantastic. My Falcon only had one more shipment and DeLorean is almost complete. I really didn't realise that the fulfillment centre and the delivery people are 2 different entities. I thought they were the same thing. I've learned something new today, I have to say. You know what? That would be just such a good thing to visit, though. To visit a fulfillment centre. Can you imagine that? I mean, I've worked in retail since I was 16, and I've seen fulfillment centres in retail, but e-commerce it must be, God, I mean, everyone's buying online now anyway, so it's like, I couldn't even fathom it. You see those pictures of those Chinese factories from Temu and AliExpress and stuff like that. I don't even know how they can keep track of everything. They're like piles and piles of parcels. What a world we live in. That makes sense now as well as such a delay in fan home shipping. Oh, bless. Oh, bless you, Ian. Ian, you and Todd need to get together and have a chat about Airwolf soon. We'll do a Zoom, I think, and talk Airwolf. Is Sonia in here? Hello, Sonia. How are you? If you're in here, I couldn't see a chat. So, yeah, have you noticed that? That's another thing. When I freeze, I do go out of sync for some reason. I don't know why. No idea. My dialect build has switched from Royal Mail to Every. God knows where that'll end up. Every hasn't been too bad for me at the moment, but there you go. Yeah, Ed, thank you so much, Ed. I appreciate that. You deserve a ring, which you've already got next to your name. Now, I understand you and Ian are going to be coming to Bicester, so that's going to be good to see you. We're all going to be together. Wasn't weird changing warehouses the company line back when the company who shan't be named was struggling? I can't remember that. God, I can't remember that far back, Lou. I really hope this fan home switch almost eliminates shipping's inconsistencies. Well, look, that company, that Aero company, I mean, their figures speak to themselves. They've been in business since 1986, so I can just see it as a positive, to be honest with you. Wait, I just caught up on the RB19, so probably almost time for you to send another pack. You haven't received anything yet. Well, evening all, here to... Oh, there we go, Pillory Boy. Look, Fan Home are in here. They can answer any questions you've got. Any questions. There's only so much I can do. I don't know everything. I started to feel like the Southern Oracle in Never Ending Story. I don't know. Someone's going to travel miles and miles to ask me a question and I ain't got a clue. Saying that, didn't I see someone? I've seen something. Look, this is my random squirrel brain. That when I see things on the internet that appeal to me, I'm like, ooh, that's cool. Jeff Fink is the man that he likes the sort of things I like. I know Lou's got a new chopping mall robot. I saw on your post, Lou. But he likes things like Last Starfighter, all the obscure stuff that you probably wouldn't have noticed. He's made models for. Well, someone's made the statues for the Southern Oracle in Never Ending Story. I think they look awesome. Was it? It might be Randy Cooper had them. But yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Or perhaps, Atreyu trying to pull a horse out the mud. You're amassing parts for your Jeff Gordon NASCAR build. As a long-time plastic kit modeler, this is an exciting new avenue to explore. I really am enjoying that build, Paul. But it's a fiddly one. I have to say, it's a fiddly one putting the frame together. Not as fiddly as the Ferrari 330, but I think the fact of the matter is, because there's not much in a NASCAR, obviously for keeping it lightweight, you have to go to town on things like the frame, the engine, the pipework, the brakes, all of that sort of thing, which they've done. As I said, when I was at New York Comic Con a couple of years ago with Fan Home, they had the Iron Spider, they had like a Darth Vader. Everyone wanted the NASCAR. Everyone was looking over the NASCAR, and I was like, I can't believe how big NASCAR is in America. Obviously, it is. Where's is Mark Pringlesleaf not in here? Is this why everyone's like? Did he send you in as like? They send you in as like a stand-in, was it? Oh, bless. Hi, Todd. How's it going, Todd? You've got your internet up and running, haven't you? Oh, bless you. Poor old Todd's been without internet for like a week and a half. I'd go crazy if I didn't have internet for a week and a half. That's Barbatos MGSD. It's a great kit. Oh, wow. Look, you all know. You all know. For Valentine's, here he is. Here he is. I was getting worried then, Mark. For Valentine's this year, the wife has asked me for something in silk, so I bought her a tin of emulsion paint. Bet any money it's the wrong colour. Michael's stores. What, in the US? Michael's stores have the Gundam models. Don't tell me that. Look, on the Wednesday of Wonderfest, I try to get to Wonderfest a day early just so I can climatise to the 5-hour time difference and just relax. The hotel's normally empty on the Wednesday until Wednesday evening. So it gives me a time to go out. And Mrs. World Away, chances are, normally gives me a shopping list to go to all of these. What was that other? I can't remember the name of these places. Fabric stores, quilting shops, Michael's. I don't know if I want to do that. It's the Bond car, yeah. Next to the real Bond car, yeah. You like that, James? But it's a really nice model, Steve. I'm telling you, a really nice model. And you know what? It's you've got your standalone. See, I almost owned a 2CV back in the day when I first got a car, so I kind of know what the car looked like anyway. So it is good to be able to have that familiarity inside. But the seeing it with the DB5, and I did take some footage of the Esprit, and I was going to try and flash between them. But I thought, no, let's make this video all about the Citroen because obviously it's a big deal. It's a good car. It ain't no Lotus Esprit. Bumblebee has let himself go a bit. Oh, yeah. Yep, bullet holes are in the back. All the bullet holes in the back. You want the Green Hornet? It's a bog standard CV. No, the actual front's different. If you look at the picture of my thumbnail, headlights are different for a start. These have got rectangular headlights. There's some subtle differences. The window's open, though. I don't know if I showed that in the video. But I tell you, watch the first 20 minutes of For Your Eyes Only, the very first bit, because the chase scene's right at the beginning of the film, and you'll see why it's got so much screen time. We're wondering if, because Agora Models at the moment, I don't even know, have they got a diorama competition for Telford again? I think the closing date might be the 15th of March. You know that Will entered last year, Chris Christo won with the Optimus Prime in the forest and stuff. I think the closing date's the 15th of March, but I'd like to see someone take that Citroen, I know it's a brand new car, and smash it with a hammer and get like the bent bonnet crushed. And just how it looked at the end of the chase scene in For Your Eyes Only, I think that would be wicked. Perhaps on a diorama of a mud road with sort of like a bank of a cliff here and here. You know, I'm giving you ideas, aren't I? That's what I would do. But then again, you know, when I saw that thing come out the box, I didn't even want to get a scratch in it. I was there with a polishing cloth, polishing it. I don't like distressing models, although saying that, I use that word on the weathering video a lot. The Orca needs to be weathered, so I was weathering it. Not yet. I'm holding off at the moment because it's issue 91 I've got to do, and I know issue 91 is the piecing together. I'm not mentally there yet. Because if you saw the last time I did issue 91, I was crying. Before I do that, I do want to take a trip to Will's workshop down in Plymouth and perhaps see Mike Lane as well. That might be sooner than you think, Will, just so you know. We may have to have a chat. I might have to speak to Mike as well. I really do want to go see Mike Lane's workshop. Even the Americans, Todd and Ian, the US folk, they've been down there. I haven't been there yet. It was good to see the Russian Gaz Jeep to build. I know where the James Bond, basically, it's the Russian Willis Jeep version. Really? Ooh. You know what? It should have been the Trotter's car. Little Nelly or the Horsebox Mini Jet from Octopussy. That could be fun. No, I think the wanted cars, the Vanquish, the Jaguar, is it DC-10? I don't know. What I did was I got AI to rank James Bond cars by amount of screen time they had. I think that's the best one because they're the iconic cars, obviously. I mean, but then where'd you stop? Do you have the gondola? The gondola from Moonraker? Do you have Moonraker? Wow, Moonraker. Space Shuttle. That could be fun. Oh, Moonraker Space. Wow, hang on. I'm thinking this now. Cape Cod is Massachusetts. Yeah, I thought it was, Lou. So the other one is down the bottom. Oh, Cape Horn's Chile. What's the one right at the bottom where all the ships have problems with then? No idea. Yeah, Moonraker with the space station. I've got no room for the space station here at the moment. Oh, no, you're a talker. Yeah, I could talk for England. You want the V8 Vantage from Living Daylights. Apparently, that's one of the James Bond's favourites. Wow. I'm glad I knew you meant Massachusetts then. I can't even say it. But I'm glad I know you meant that because I'll be like, Cape Cod mass. What? Mass produced? The Cape of Good House is South Africa. Oh, what? It's in South Africa? Oh, probably, oh, God, my geography is terrible. I suppose he would be because Antarctica covers all of those areas. Antarctica is the place that I kind of think about. Although I was born quite close there, really, wasn't I? Because, like, being an Aussie, I'm guessing Tasmania and Antarctica can't be that far, can it? I don't know. Not sure about the Iceland stores, but you can buy ice cubes in some stores here. Wow. You're going to go to the Falkland? Chris says, hey, bud, my South African is the Falklands. You're going to go to the Falklands, Ian. Oh, my God. It's Book Bond, James Bond. Of course they sell ice cubes in Iceland. I bought a bag of them for my local the other day. Not that Iceland. Thumbs up for the Aston Martin V8 Vantage in ski mode. Got my Dalek today as well. Why am I behind on the Dalek? I need to check my emails. I don't know if it's been sent yet. I don't know if I've had an email notification either. Am I the only one waiting for their Dalek? That's interesting. I'll have to check that out. For your information, well, God, I am behind, aren't I? I thought I was coming to the end of chat, and then suddenly, bang, the screen goes crazy. You can buy ice cubes in Iceland. I'll forward down the left-hand side. The shipping prices are ridiculous. They are absolutely ridiculous. You know what? You're talking about stupid shipping. I don't know what's going on with the world with shipping at the moment. Yeah, my brother's, I didn't even know, I told you, my brother Andrew now has moved to Australia for good. He's emigrated. So I've got two brothers in Australia. My other brother here, the 15th. So if you're watching this, Andy, happy birthday. So I did a Moonpig card for him. They wanted 12 Australian dollars just for postage from Australia. Can you believe that? Oh, what's happened here? I've lost internet. No, I'm back. I lost internet just dropped out then. Yeah. Something's going on. I dropped lots of frames. I'm back again. Thank you, Ian. I did see that because it came up on my screen here. I haven't dropped many frames, but the internet really dropped out. We dropped 5,000 frames in total at the moment, but we have got a high bit rate again now. No idea what that's all about. Bit rate's going all over the place. I think I am going to invest in a cable next week, and we'll see what happens, Bergdis. If it doesn't work, I'm blaming you. Hopefully it's better now. Ian, I did get that text, though, so hopefully we're okay. I'm going to get loads of text messages now saying, it's not working. Yes. Okay, so thank you for reminding me, Keith. Keith's managed to get, there's a couple of people that want to get rid of some stuff and sell some stuff, and they want to know if people are interested. Now, I believe, Keith, that you've got one of the 1650 Helios Enterprise D kits. Is that right? Is that the one that Lou and Phil built? So one of those someone wants a buyer for that, and also someone wants to sell the whole collection of the X-Wing magazines and parts. Hasn't been built. So if anyone wants to build an X-Wing, get in touch with Keith at Cosmic Scale Models, and he will be able to put you in touch with the seller and the buyer, which would be pretty cool. I'd love to see the X-Wing come out again, I have to say. Yes, I was in your way. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. I'm just keeping an eye on my stream now. I'm okay again now. I know after dinner on Valentine's, the wife will go in the bedroom, shout through to me. Oh, by the way, if I'm still in blurred mode, refresh the stream. If you refresh the stream, you'll find it should come back to HD again. No, it's dropped again. I don't know why it's dropping. I've got no idea. Mrs. World Wayne, are you doing anything at the moment? I'm just looking around here. There's nothing on my end that I'm running on this computer. But I apologise for this. I've got no idea why I'm dropping frames. Sorry. I'm going to use a lead next week. Bergdis, I promise you, I will put a lead in and we'll see what happens. It is freezing a lot, Ian, and I don't know why. It's probably Mrs. Rhoda Wayne watching something. She's stealing my bandwidth. You paid $36 for 6 of the Hendrix stickers for the valve covers to make it period correct. And the way it was advertised, since there wasn't a Hendrix engine built since the 80s without it. Wow. You can invite him to a calendar event. That way he'll always get notified. Don't say that, because I'll just get pings on my phone all the time. You've been invited to this. You've been invited to this. And God, I dare not say no to something, Matthias. If I say no to something, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm not on Plex. You're watching you. No, but you just do stuff. You have stuff in the background. You might have an audio book on or something. I don't know. Or you're on your only feet again. Foot finder. Logistics is a complicated business. I bet it is. At least the US is getting a new warehouse set up. Hopefully this will help with proper stocking and delivery accuracy. I think it's going to be a very positive move, Todd. Big time. Love Cornwall, but it's a 6-hour drive for me. About the same for me. 5-6 hour. With some of the traffic, that M5 traffic can be an absolute nightmare. You did take the kids to Perranporth when they were younger. Daughter tried surfing there. Wow. You're 3 issues away from competing in the Enterprise and fan and cancelled it. What? Now you need to check up on that, because I'm still getting mine. It is on delay at the moment. You get the Toyota Supra in Megazord from Fanhome. Yep. Is it just me? Yeah, it is. I'm dropping frames. I don't know why. Do not know why. You got your issues of the Lancaster delivered today. Yep. But it looks like it's been used for a rugby ball. So you've got yours. Have you got... Well, I don't know if you're doing the Dalek, David. I'm a bit worried now why I'm not getting my Dalek. New part works. I've got no news for new part works at the moment, unfortunately. Oh, other than what you've already been announced. Obviously, we've got some a Jurassic Park vehicle coming from Agora sometime soon. I think that's it, really. It's on the horizon. They showed that off at Telford, if you remember. Yeah, I didn't know what 3PL meant. 3PL, third-party logistics. That's what it means. Will the Lambo come to the Netherlands? I don't know. Do not know. Yeah, internet's finally back after a week down and submitting an FCC complaint. Wow. God, they got on it after that then. I really don't know why up here. I think Bergdis is right. I think the house is on a ring main, and because I'm on the top story, I think the signal degradation from my power line adapter here down to the router, which is on the ground floor, is probably just too much. So I think I am going to plug a wire in. I mean, it's no problems just wheeling a wire to when I'm live streaming. I don't have to have it there all the time. So I will do that. I will do that, Bergdis. We'll see how we go. You built a NASCAR 124th with detail. 1/8 should be a breeze. You'd think. I'm struggling. I am struggling with it, I have to say. I've still got 3 packs at the moment. Nothing nothing prepares you for the Ferrari 330 though. Oh my God. Every single pack, seriously, will take you about half an hour to do. And there's, I don't know how many packs there are. I've still got 3 packs to do of it now. And I thought I was getting ahead. But oh my god, it's a difficult build. Definitely the most difficult build I've done, easily. Even out of the Ferrari F40 and the LaFerrari, which was quite hard. That 330, wow. But the reward pays off because of how much detail it's got. So I wonder if there will ever be build the original Voltron. The American version only exists because they were sent the wrong source tapes. Oh my god. Yep, the Orca's going to be on the channel tomorrow. I'll get it up pretty early. If I get it up for 8 o'clock, then watch it at your leisure. So you get 4 stages in pack 1, and they're absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But the weathering video, I'm sure you'll get a lot out as well, because I know a lot of people want to weather, but they're a bit nervous about doing it. I'm hoping I've gone step by step of the things that I did to actually get it into the video that you saw on social media. You couldn't get a signal on your mobile this morning. I went and stood in the field of sheep. I got 3 bars straight away. Smash with hammer, a few weeks driving it, it'll fall apart. Similar kind of results. Yeah. Just give the keys to 5 minutes to be smashed. Yeah, with my accident record. Did I read the original 2CV from Your Eyes Only was restored? Well, I don't know where it is, if it was. I've got no idea. But you try and find a 2CV. There are people with 2CVs in this country, classic car shows. But it's hard to find them with that headlights, the rectangular headlights and the way it's mounted. Massachusetts. Am I saying it right? Massachusetts. Isn't Massachusetts where Yale and Harvard is? All the universities are. They're all in Massachusetts, isn't they? Flying car for the man with a golden gun would be good. What about one of the police cars from Live and Let Die? I don't know. There's so many cars in James Bond, but it's I think it's got to be the car the cars that Bond's driving, not enemy Bond. Enemy or what they call them, chauffeurs. We could have the hot air balloon for The World Is Not Enough, or the speedboat Bond was driving. I mean, there's the world's your oyster, really, isn't there? There's so many Bond vehicles you could do. No, that doesn't work anymore, Steve. Yeah. Did I have a command that said internet off? This is what I mean about my bitrate, though. I must have it on variable bitrate because it went up to 11,000 bits per second then. And I thought I'd set it as a static 8,000, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. 1/4 scale Little Nelly for me. I met the late Ken Wallace with Little Nelly at an air show back in the 80s. Wonderful guy. Wow. That's impressive. What do you call a collection of dentures? A massive chisels. Oh, Lou. Oh, I'm going to miss your humour. Lou, listen, when you come over next month, if you want me to pick you up from the airport, I'll be more than happy to. So you just let me know when your flight arrives and I'll pick you up. It's not a big deal. It just saves mucking around with the trains. At the moment, the trains are just a nightmare. They're cancelling trains all over the place. I think it's because of all the rain we've had. They're expensive. So, but you get in touch if you want me to pick you up. It's no problems. My Dalek pack is on its way, but it's a month behind to everyone else. I will check that up. Oh, you're still waiting for the Dalek as well. Nick's only down the road from me. So, Nick, I'm going to rely on you. So when I know you've got yours, then I should be getting mine. But yeah, I don't even think I've received a notification yet, Nick, to be honest with you. Get some D-Link instead to help with the internet. What does that mean, D-Link? D-Link's a brand, isn't it? Now I've got, just so you know, I've got a really powerful router downstairs. I don't use Wi-Fi. That's why I use these power line adapters, which are, I don't know the brand. I don't know, they TP Link or something. I don't know what their brand is. Mrs. World Away on eBay. Don't say that. The amount of deliveries I get of fabric. Bing bong. Fabric, isn't it? Bing bong. It's Fresta, isn't it? Bing bong. It's Fresta. Amazon is Fresta. Can I have a delivery? Just one now and again. Oh, that's right. I have internet issues and you blame the poor wife. Of course I do. Of course I do. It's always Esther's fault. Everything that goes wrong in this house is my fault. It's only fair. That's what a true marriage is about. You get to blame each other. Yeah, stop watching murder mysteries on streaming. Yeah, he's always to pull in the plug and plugging it back in with a snicker. That's the airplane, isn't it? Just kidding. Turn the runway lights off. Hi, Craig. How's it going? We're having fun internet tonight, but it seems to have stabilised at the moment. Anyone see the Star Trek Academy? I thought this week's was all right, actually. I enjoyed this week's. Since Fan switched to Amazon here, shipments have been perfect for both my Gordon car and the 330p. Wow, that's good news. I got my Dalek pack a week ago. Haven't been very well this week, and I've still got the Batmobile to do as well. Oh, Jeff, I hope you get better, mate. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you watch my streams. I know you're one of my Patreon members. Alex Cordia, my thoughts are with you, my friend. I know it's a really tough time you're going through at the moment, but my deepest condolences, and yeah, sorry to hear your news. That's to Alex Cordia. Definitely use an Ethernet cable for the router. The problem I've got, Ian, is I think, just having a think, yeah, I'd have to unplug my power line adapter from the router. I've only got 4 ports in the back of my router, and 2 of them are used up with power line adapters. So, new member stream. Hey, friend saying currently building John Wick and Darth Vader. Subscribe to the Lamborghini and the 89 Batmobile. Oh, thank you, Miguel. Yeah, I don't stream Wi-Fi at all, Todd. I use power line adapters, so I'm going through the ring main of the house. They're normally good, but at the moment they're being a pain in the neck. So I don't know. If he doesn't see your message, I'll let him know. What message was that? Join the Parkwork live stream on Sundays at 7 p.m. Mark and Kev go through Parkwork news. No, I saw that one. I must have missed it. Will and Mike, message me if possible. Oh, if I go to see Will and Mike, okay, yeah, and I will. I haven't got a date set yet, but yeah, definitely, I will let you know. D-Link is the way to go. Never found me when I needed internet signal in a room. Yeah, I know D-Link very well. I used to work for PC World. I picked Netgear because for my router, because I've always trusted the Netgear brand. I've never tried D-Link, I have to say. Yeah, so I believe Marvel Phoenix is doing a buddy build, aren't you, with Ian? Now, their video is going to go live at... Is it 7 p.m. our time? 4 p.m. your time? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, what time's your time? 7 p.m. our time? I don't know. I don't know these time zones. Why can't we just all have one time zone? And, you know, nighttime will be daytime for some people now. You're pre-ordering the Schumacher Ferrari on Valentine's Day. Hey. I wonder if anyone will make a display case for the Orca. It's a big model. Remember, it's 31 inches long. Going to be a big old display case. Definitely be going to Telford next year, as we're. What about this year? You're coming to Telford this year, right? I'm looking forward to Telford this year. There is a 2CV in Eastbourne where it's taking headlight. Is there? What, is that on display, Paul Reynolds? As in, like, in a place that I can see it? Because that could be worth a visit. Especially so if it's yellow. They could do a Blues Mobile for the Blues Brothers. Everyone wants the X-Wing. Yeah, if anyone's interested in that X-Wing or a 1650 Enterprise D, which I don't know if it's still available, then yeah, either get in touch with me and I'll forward a message on to Keith, or get in touch with Keith direct. Look, I've got the Cosmic Scale Models link just there. And obviously all of my links, because, you know, I haven't used many assets tonight, have I? There we go. All of my links are just there. So, oh, by the way, these lights are out because I've been playing around with the electrics in here. So I need to get those sort of lights in there. Haven't done that yet. All fun. The Munsters Carriage. God, everyone's coming up with these brilliant. The Invisible Aston Martin. Yeah, that would be like a 2-year build. You didn't want to assume, but thank you so much. No. I was happy to pick you up, Lou. I know you said you're going to get a train. I'm like, why are you doing that? You know I'll pick you up. I like airports, Lou. It's a weird thing about me. I just like... It's because I watched Airplane as a child. It is. I just like airports. I like seeing the Church of Religious Consciousness and giving donations to Hare Krishnas. And the white zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only. There's no stopping in the red zone. But I'll need your flight details and stuff, and I'm guessing you'll come in at Terminal 3. It's not a problem. If it's not leaves on the lines, it's underwater or too hot. The train is terrible here at the moment. Absolutely. We've lost the internet again. Why is my internet terrible? It's going back up. It's going back up. It's going back up. We're back again. No. Are we there? Are we there? We're back. We're back again. I don't know why it dropped. It dropped there. We had a lag spike. I could never play an online game, I tell you. If I played an online game and we had that lag and I killed the guild, I'd get kicked out of the guild. Honest, while Telford was good, it was better to meet Wayne, Mike Lady, and the rest of you. I liked us all being together at Telford. We sat in that cafe and we were all just chatting. I thought that was brilliant. That was my Telford memory. With Mark Pringles Leaf, and we saw both Mikes, Mike Lane and Mike from Build and Tinker, Todd, Ian, John builds iconic military models. I mean, it's great just meeting everyone. You never had good luck with power adapters. Always had too much interference in electric lines. Well, I think that might be what's affecting me tonight. And I'm looking about what I've got here. You know, the only thing I've changed, which I'm starting to think it is I've now got a hard drive and a new printer, an external hard drive and a new printer connected to that sort of near the ring circuit. I'm thinking that might be interfering. So I'm going to take Burgess's advice anyway. We're going to go to cable next week. Definitely. When you're expecting that pack with the body and you get fabric, what one's that? Sorry, Steve. What builder are we talking about? Go unplug the root of saying, yeah, don't do that. You've got 900 megabits per second coming in a few weeks, been living off wireless. We don't have that in our area, Ian. I've got the maximum you can have in this area, but, you know, brand new house this is, and they can't even get me fast internet. Go figure. Only blaming Nessa because she can't lock the door. Yeah, because I'm in the house now. We've lost it again. Internet's gone. Internet completely went then, and it's gone again. Wow. Well, I don't know if it's going to come back or not. I'm sitting here watching it, but we're back up again now. I don't know what was going on there. On the subject of blaming the wife, it's June's fault the boat's engine service took 8 hours today because she gets supplying me with tea. Good night, Chris. I don't know if you can hear me. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I haven't. No, I haven't, John. I fully intended to, but I had other things on my agenda. But I am down that way quite regularly, so I'm going to check that out. I don't know when they don't always have it on display, though. Wayne's doing max headroom. I think I'm going to call it that. You go, yeah, you're only down the road from me as well, ain't that sick, Gary? But there you go. Okay, so we will fix that stream next week. I promise you. I hope you appreciate the news from Fanhome. I think that's very good news that we've got from Fanhome there. And I really do hope you like the Orca video tomorrow. Absolutely brilliant. I had so much fun building it. By the way, pack 1, if you have ordered it, should be out in the next couple of weeks. There might be staggers with different territory, but it should be out in the next couple of weeks. You'll all be getting hold of that. But thank you for joining me tonight, everyone, and take care. See you later.